Hello, boys and girls and everybody else. Welcome to bedtime, or ASMR with personal attention for sleep. Welcome to my snowy bedroom. Ta-da! Where we have snow and winter wonderland in the background to help you relax and fall fast asleep tonight. I hope you're well and already enjoying the winter festivities. It is so very cold, but there's nothing more magical than that first snowflake as it touches your face and makes you feel Christmassy. I just can't believe we're in December already. I don't know what's happening with the time, but it's definitely just going really fast for me anyway. The weeks are just flying by and I'm like, oh, okay, another week down, not long to go. So I hope you're all in the midst of your Christmas shopping. I hope it's not being too stressful. I hope you've been able to find time for enjoyment and to, of course, look after yourselves. I did manage to get into the shops the other day and it was chaos. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed seeing all the Christmas lights and all the decorations and the effort that different stores and restaurants go to decorate for Christmas. I really value and appreciate that. But it was a shame because in Glasgow we have this main street called Buchanan Street. It has lots of shops and there's lots of lights, and there's a shop or a department store called House of Fraser's, and every year this whole building is normally covered from head to toe in Christmas lights. It lights everywhere up. It's amazing. And there's no Christmas lights this year. Not one single light on the store, which I don't know what's happened. I don't know. They must have decided that they didn't have the budget or something for it this year. But wow. I mean, you notice a huge difference because all the stores around it are all done up, and this is just this black but dark space. So yeah, so I don't know what's happened. I'm calling you out, House of Frasers. What are you doing? Maybe somebody knows. Somebody might know why there are no lights, but yeah, no lights. But I did enjoy browsing and looking around the shops. I love to go into, we've got another department store called John Lewis here in the UK, and they always do some really nice gifts and gift ideas. You can get little bits and bobs, whether that's, candy, sweets, chocolates. They have like loads of different things. There's like notebooks and diaries and pens and stationery, and then there's bags and purses and makeup storage and perfumes and skincare products, just all in this one space, which makes it really handy for you to just kind of go around and browse and pick up little bits here and there. I picked up some, they were like jars, they're like milk bottles, but inside them they had different layers, and the whole jar itself made gooey cookies. So it had like the flour, the sugar, all the other different ingredients, chocolate chips and everything in it. And all you do is you put all of that together. I think it's like add milk and butter. And so it was really cool. So I got some of them because I thought they would be nice little gift additions for people. But I have been enjoying it, although I'm not one to shop a lot. I prefer ordering online. I'm not gonna lie, I like to do most of my shopping online. It gets a little bit too overwhelming for me when I'm walking around the shops, so I only managed a couple of hours, but that was good for me. is all about personal attention. So I have this. This is a box of goodies for you. We're gonna add a couple of Christmassy things in today. But what we're gonna do first is I am going to use this massage melt on your skin. We're gonna massage your face and we're gonna cleanse your face. Get up nice and close to make you feel good. Now this has got eucalyptus in it. It smells really good. It's good for your muscles. And it's really soothing for the forehead. So I'm just gonna gently pop some across like so on you. We're just gonna rub down your face. And then I'll massage into my hands. And start applying to your face. But yes, Christmas time is always crazy. I find December just runs away. I haven't even had a chance to watch a Christmas movie yet. So I'm going to need to find the time. I think the first one of the year this year I've decided is going to be Love Actually. I love Actually. I actually love all of Richard Curtis's films. I think he has a new one out. I don't know if it's on Netflix or something like that. But yes, we're gonna watch that. And I always have to watch Elf because it never is not funny. I will laugh at Elf and squeal with delight every single time I watch it. It's so good. So, and I've not watched some of the classic oldies in a while, like Miracle on 34th Street? I always get the street number confused. But we've not done that in a little while, and I'll watch that. And the TV, especially in the UK, gets really good at this time of year. There's always different movies and things on, which is so fab. So I like to watch those things. Okay, I'm going to put a different type of cream now on you. I'm going to use this. It's shea butter. It smells really good. We're just going to gently just use a little bit and massage it into your skin for some nice moisture. Because it is very cold outside and moisture will escape your skin very easily in this weather. It definitely escapes mine. Same with hair and hands. I always find my hands get awfully dry this time of year. So I'm always applying something onto my skin. So it's good to just keep it nice and hydrated. I'll just massage this in. Like so. But it's worth it. Sometimes cold walks in the evening when it's dark are really nice. I've been loving it lately. Walking the dogs a bit later and the stars are all out and it's really crisp. And I get all my coat, my scarf and gloves and hats on and get out for a nice walk in the evening, especially after dinner. And let my foot settle by walking. There's a couple of little flyaway hairs today. Little doggy hairs. They get everywhere, especially when you're using creams. Okay. We will come back to your face for a couple of other bits and bobs in a moment, but first I have some as well. They're Christmas baubles. I picked 5 different Christmas baubles to make some sounds with and to show you where they're from and tell you the story about them. I decorate my tree always with memorabilia, so I try and get new decorations every year, and so I will show you. So we'll start with the biggest one. Can you recognize where this is? San Francisco. That might not react very well with the blue screen. I didn't think about that. If you did see it, hopefully you did. So this bauble is very special. So I got this last summer when I went on my honeymoon, and the first place that we went to was San Francisco, and they have a Christmas store there at the pier, so the famous pier. I just can't remember if it's like Pier 21, Pier 23, something like that. And they have this pier, and you can sometimes see the seals there. And we got this Christmas ornaments to remember our time. I think it was the only Christmas ornament we got that trip. But as soon as I saw the Christmas store, I was like, we have got to get an ornament. There's no way we cannot. Okay. I've got this little guy. I picked him because he's a little bit different. So he's got little earmuffs. He's like a little owl. He's got beats, so he makes different sounds. And he's got really glittery wings. And this is from Scotland, so I got this last year. There's a little village called Callender. It's not far from where I live, maybe it's less than an hour. And it's a really nice place to go, with lots of lovely shops. It's close to some really big hills, so I've climbed quite a few hills nearby. But it's nice to go sometimes in the winter and park the car beside the lake and go for a walk. There's different trails that you can do. But they have an all year round Christmas store. So this little guy is from the little Christmas store from last year. So he's not too old either. And he's different. I picked him because he was really random and very different. Okay. I love these. These are like one of my favorite ones. I think it could be my favorite decoration. The 3 reindeer on their skis. And it says Vail, CO for Colorado 2021. And I got this, of course, from Vail when I went skiing in Colorado. And there was a little Christmas store there. And of course, when I saw these guys, I was like, they are coming home with me. They are so funky, sitting on like the little ski bench with their skis. They're just so cute. I love them. So these are one of my faves. And then I have this. Da-da-da. Look how precious this looks. So this, we've got a tea. 2 teas. We've got sandwiches. We've got scones. And we've got a teapot on a silver tray. How awesome is this? So this is from a shop called Fortnum and Mason's, and I got it in London a few years ago. It just was so funky. I was like, I need to have this on my tree. I got this, and I got this lemon as well at the same time. And yeah, the shop does loads of really nice like biscuits and cakes and things, and loads of trinkety stuff, and I was down on a work trip and I picked this up near Christmas time and it was beautiful. And our final one today is this one. Where's this from? New York. It's an apple, the big apple, and it says New York on it. I got this, I want to say like 3 years ago. I was there and it was March time, so Christmas had been, it's passed, but there was an all year round Christmas store, and I just had to get this. Couldn't go to the Big Apple without getting a Christmas decoration to bring back. It doesn't say the year, but it is just so sweet. Nice big apple. They're quite heavy, some of these decorations, so they have to sit in the tree quite a bit because otherwise the branch just like sags down, because I have a real Christmas tree downstairs, and the smell when you open the door to the living room with the tree is just beautiful every time. Alright, so I said we would go back to some personal attention, which we will do. So I have some sleep spray for you, which I'm just going to spray around your head. And this has got, I think, just lavender, eucalyptus, vetiver and jasmine, which are considered to have restful and relaxing properties. So, very nice. And now we're going to put this on your temple and your forehead, which is the Cheerful Mind Balm. And it's to delight and uplift spirits, and it's sweet orange and peppermint. So I do love to pop this on. If you're feeling you need a little bit of a lift, you just pop this on your temple and your forehead. And it just feels nice, like it feels cooling for your skin. It's really nice. Like right now, I can feel the cooling. It'd be good if you had a headache as well, I would imagine, because I think this spearmint just makes it really cold when it's connecting or reacting with the air. Okay, now we're going to put some rollers on your pulse point. We'll go for this little stress check roll on. So basically we're going to put this on all your pulse points. It's just really good for stress. So we put it under your chin. We can put a little bit on your temple as well. So we've got pulse here. And we're going to do behind your ear. Like so. So you put it behind your ear. Okay, and then we're going to put it on your wrists. Like this. And do yours. Okay, and then rub together. Like so. And then just have your arms out. And then just follow my breathing. So breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And breathe in. And out. Wonderful. That's exactly what we want to see. Just to calm your mind. There's so many different bits of rollers, but we also have this too, which is, if you just sit this at your nostril and breathe in, it's lavender, red mandarin, and frankincense, and it helps relax you as you breathe in and out. There you are. So you hopefully feel sleepy. I've got lots of other roll-ons in there. There's ones for like rejuvenating you and wakening you up. It's all excellent. Okay. Now, I have a bedtime poem for you. that we're gonna do today. And it is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So I want you to relax, find somewhere comfy to sleep, and I'm gonna whisper this ear to ear. Okay? 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I love it. It's so good. And then I'm always like, but where's Rudolph? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even see it glow. All of the other reindeer used to love to call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. The end. We had to sing about Rudolph. We couldn't just have the other reindeers. Oh, so fun. I just love Christmas. I love the snow. I love the festivities. It makes for some cozy videos, I think anyway. See, when you're inside and